Hello everyone, I am Thilini. People who know me know that I love baking. Baking is one of my hobbies. Today I am going to make a very special cake. This cake is very special for two reasons. Number one, I'm not going to add any sugar into this cake. Number two, this cake is going to be my daughter's first birthday cake, which is a smash cake. That's one of the reasons why I don't want to add any sugar into this recipe, but it has some ingredients which give sweet taste to the cake. So I'm going to follow a recipe from this particular book called Baby and Toddler Cookbook by Dr. Julie Poshel. And if you want to know some recipes for babies and toddlers, I recommend this one. This is really a good book. So let's get started. Before starting the process, let's preheat the oven to 150 degrees of centigrade. First of all, let's have a look at the ingredients. For this recipe, you will need 2.5 cups of almond flour, 3 tablespoons of coconut flour, half a cup of cocoa powder, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, half a cup of dates, 100 grams of butter at room temperature, 5 eggs, quarter cup of almond milk, 2 small beetroots grated, 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Next step is adding all the dry ingredients together. Give it a good mix. In a separate bowl, let's cream the butter and eggs together. Add in the almond milk and mix again. Now let's add the grated beetroots into the wet ingredients bowl. Mix well. Meanwhile, place the dates in a small bowl and cover with boiling water for 5 minutes. This will allow dates to be soft. We can now drain the excess water. You may smash the soft dates by using a fork or a spoon. Add dates into the wet ingredients bowl followed by vanilla. Mix everything together. Now it's time to add all the dry ingredients into the wet ingredients bowl. Put in the flour a little bit at a time and mix it just until the flour is incorporated. Take an 8-inch round baking pan and line it with a parchment paper. This is a dry cake mix. Now you can put that cake mix into the pan. Smooth it out by using a spatula. Cover the pan with an aluminium foil. It will prevent cake top from burning. Now it's time to bake the cake at 150 degrees of centigrade for an hour. After 30 minutes, remove the aluminium foil and bake for another 30 minutes. According to the recipe, total baking time is 60 minutes at 150 degrees of centigrade. But my cake wasn't fully baked after 1 hour, so I decided to increase the temperature of the oven to 180 degrees of centigrade and bake it for another 30 minutes. Now you can simply insert a wooden stick near the center of the cake. If the stick comes out clean, the cake is done. Now it's time to cool the cake. For frosting, I use half a cup of heavy cream, half a cup of coconut cream, quarter cup of cocoa powder and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. This is how the cake looks like after frosting. I used these fondant roses and leaves just for the decoration purposes. This is the finished product. Now comes the fun part. If you are curious about the taste of the cake, well, the frosting is little bit bitter in taste because of the cocoa powder, but the cake is really good. It has a mild sweet taste which come from beetroot, almond milk and dates. Hope you enjoyed this video and thanks for watching. Goodbye.